What's happening, everybody? It's time for another NBA Total Chaos. I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and I want to remind everyone we are now sponsored by Caesars Sportsbook. So check out the description of this video. You're going to find a link. Click on that link, get yourself signed up with Caesars Sportsbook, and they will match the very first bet that you make up to $1,001 win, lose, or draw. Now that's a deal. That's a deal is what that is right there. We do a little switcheroo here. Boop, boop. There we go. There's a guy.
Still, the other stream is still in there. There's a blank screen. I have no idea what happened.
It's gone. We're good.
I took it out. I was like, oh, is he frozen? That's cool. We'll fix it. How's it going, Sean Higgs? How was your holiday?
Good holiday. Everybody had a good time for Christmas. We whatever. Good happy day. What are you gonna say? Kids, nobody complained. Then we said, I wish I got something. So Santa did a good job.
Well, it was not that way in my house. But Tim Earl, how was it in your house?
It was good. I got to hang out with family. It's at this point, that's all I really like. It's I get to hang out with family, and it's one time that like grandparents come from Tennessee, and just we get to see everybody. So it's a nice time.
Yeah, it was good. We had good parties, good people, good food. I'd never want to eat lasagna again or meatballs. No, I didn't say that about meatballs. I take that back immediately.
Nasty lasagna.
But maybe just not for a while. Okay, so let's get our total chaos on. I want to remind everyone, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. That way you never miss one of our free content shows here at Picks and Parlays. How Total Chaos works, I'm going to give them 4 games, right? That's all we could pull out.
Yep.
4 games going down on Wednesday, December the 29th. They're going to let me know if they go over or under, and whoever gets the most correct wins. First of all, we need to do this because Sean Higgs is the champion right now. Mr. Higgs, you were 5-0 against Tim Earl, so you're going to go first. How's it feel? How's it feel to be the king?
It's a nice 5-0. I'll take it. But again, it wasn't like he went 0-5. He went 3-2. We just the ones we disagreed on. I got them both. Sometimes sometimes you're flush and sometimes you're bust. We just happen to go 5-0. We'll take it.
That happens. It does happen. All right. Well, start us off. We're talking the Thunder at the Suns. The number's 217. Over or under, Higgs?
Believe it or not, I'm going to go over this game. Now, I got the Thunder here tonight, and I know it's a back-to-back spot for them. The way I look at this, though, now I think they're going to beat Sacramento. So I think they're going to come in here hot, right? So I'm thinking they're going to come in feeling good, shooting the ball well, hence more points, right? Suns, 2 straight losses for them, a tough loss. They lost by 1. Another game lost, I think, by 4 or 5. So they're ready to, turn it on and have a good game. Now, worst-case scenario, we get a flat Thunder team. And you know what? The Suns put up a 125 spot, and I just need a normal Oklahoma game, and we get this over here. So give me the over 217.
All right. Sounds like you thought about that. I like it. I like it. Tim, what do you think about this one? Did you think about this?
No, but I'm gonna still go. No, kidding. Yes, I always think about my games. Yeah, I'm gonna go over as well. And I think it's just mostly because of the Suns. Suns, I think, will end up putting up 120, 125. And normally, my favorite play every single time they play is Oklahoma team total under. Didn't grab it tonight. I actually have Oklahoma City tonight, like Higgs said. But I think that they get there 95 to 100. It's a blowout, but I think it goes over by a little bit. So I'll take the over as well.
All right, let's do it. That's what we're doing. Hornets are at the Pacers, 227.5 to you, Timothy.
Yeah, it seems like a high total. It's not. It's not really that high of a total for these guys. I'm going to go over. Hornets have statistically the worst defense in the NBA. Also, they have the best offense statistically in the NBA in terms of points for and points against this year. And then Pacers, we've seen them when healthy, which they are. Besides Michael Brogdon's questionable. Other than that, they pretty much got what they need. Pretty much same deal. Miles Bridges is the only guy out for Charlotte. This is 2 teams that are pretty much healthy. I see these guys running back and forth, scoring 125, 130 points each. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Going to go over.
All right, Higgs, how do you feel about that one? He seemed pretty committed.
Yeah, you know what? And I agree with what he says. They do. 115 points a game for them. They give up 116. They get up and down. But I'm actually going to go under here. And yeah, this could easily be a 230-ish type game, but I could also see it being into the teens because that's where the Pacers kind of play, even when they push it. So it's going to be, 115, 102. I could still think we get it under here. At 27 is high. You're talking 115 a piece here to get to I look at 227. I think 230. Like I'm not thinking a point. You're thinking it's a lot of points. I'm going to go under. I think it's going to be into the 115, like the 225 range. I think I'm safe here by a basket or two. We'll see what happens.
Safe by a basket. All right. I like it. Okay. So up next, we've got the Heat at the Spurs, 215.5. Higgs, you're up.
No, I wish you went first on this one because I was up and down on this one. I was like, first I had it, I had it as an under, and I'm looking at this Miami team like, man, 93, 85, 100, 90, 101, 96, a lot of like kind of low scoring games. But then I'm like, man, San Antonio is just shooting on fire, 144, 138. They're just pouring on. So I got to go over here. I'm going to take the over just because the Spurs are just shooting so well. I know the Heat aren't 100%, right? I mean, who is? But these guys always seem to have half the roster out. Like it's like, who's playing today for Miami? Oh, look, Ronnie Cycli just signed a 10-day contract, even though he's 53. But I'm going over. I'm going over to 215.
Tim, what do you think about this one?
Yeah, I cannot fade this over trend with the Spurs right now. Not only are they shooting hot, their defense has been less than stellar, I should say. They are another one of those teams that is a heavy. They're both these teams are actually over teams this year. Miami is actually a little bit more of an over team than San Antonio has been this year, but both of these two teams have been riding hot, even without Bam Adebayo and Kyle Lowry, which are the two big guns out for Miami. They traded. Jimmy Butler came back, and immediately the next the game that he came back, Kyle Lowry went out. So they can never be 100% healthy. And then DeJounte Murray is going to be out for the Spurs, but he's been out for the past couple of games. I still think this one gets up in the points. The way I look at it, 215, that's 108 points each. Spurs have been doing that easily, and I think the Heat can probably win this game and outdo them. So I'm going over.
Spurs, we get 108 by the third quarter the way they've been playing. I mean,
seriously, yeah.
I just looked it up. It was they're 7-3 to the over in their last 10 games. Yeah. So that is quite a little trend.
And they're in off a Jazz game. The Jazz are a good team. You're in off a tough game versus that. Now you're going to get a little freewheeling defense from Miami. Yeah, easy. I don't want to say easy over. Definitely over here.
All right. Jazz are at the Trailblazers, 230 here. Another big number. What do you think about this one, Tim?
This one was the one that I was flip-flopping about because I know that the Jazz have been a heavy over lately. I just think this one's going to be a little bit more I'm going to go under. I think 230 is a little bit too high for these two teams. I know that Donovan Mitchell is going to be out for the Jazz. CJ McCollum remains out for Portland. He has a collapsed lung. Don't know when he's going to be back. But I still think that this is going to be a little bit less scoring just because there is a couple of bench players out as well, short benches. And I think you're going to get a little bit of a lower scoring game. I still think it ends up in the 220s, but not to the 230s.
Yeah, it's a lot of points. Higgs, what do you think? Too many, not enough?
Too many. I mean, under. I mean, yeah. All right. So, the Jazz are the highest scoring team in the league, right? 115 some points a game, whatever they put it in. But their defense is pretty good. They only give about 107, 108. And Portland has not been good all year. What they're going to just, hey, let's have a coming out party night. I mean, look at these totals for them. 7 of their last 10 didn't even sniff this number. So this game could be 107, 100. I mean, it could just, 117, 102. Listen, Jazz would probably win this by 10. And even them getting a 120, I don't think this game goes over. So under 230. Yeesh.
It's a lot of points. Good Lord, that's a lot of points. Okay. We're going to do a little bit of recapping. I want to remind everyone, hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell for notifications. Show your love to the Picks and Parlays crew. We're always sending out free content, free picks for you guys. But if you did want to maybe, buy some premium plays like the good stuff, go over to picksandparlays.net and use the promo code BOWL, BOWL, will save you 20% off the entire site. And these are two high volume bettors, okay? So if you want to pick up Higgs's package, pick up Tim's package, Earl Sports Bets, get them together, save the 20% off. You're going to have like 7,000 picks. Like you'll have a pick on every game, I swear. Higgs, how are things going for you over at the site?
Pretty good. Picked up a nice early bowl winner here. I had Houston. I had him I had him +3 way early. You know me. I'm not waiting until kickoff time here for games. So we've been locked in. And here on Wednesday, I got a nice sure shot going and another Moneymaker 2 bowl games up here on a Wednesday. And then I'll put all my weekend stuff coming up with Thursday, Friday, Saturday. NFL. of course, college hoops, whatever's on tap. I got 8 games ready for tomorrow, I bet. So you guys.
Woo!
Yes. And that's
Well,
what's
you're
like.
going to wake up in the morning and 3 of them are going to be happening. So
One of them's postponed. Right? I was like Ball State again. I had them the other night postponed again today. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I got 8. I got an 8-pack. Nice pack. Posted at P&P already.
Beautiful. And I just happened to be at the site right now looking, but you are number 1 on the site over the last 30 days. Did you know that, Sean Higgs?
I did not. I check it. I look sometimes. I go to because I'll post the free picks from there and I'll put them on the Twitter, so I'll catch it for a little bit. But it's good. Listen, I'm happy. I'm a nice little run, end of year, nice. Yeah. But again, it's I gotta get that. I'm battling. I got this guy across from me. I got insiders rooms always tough. It's good. Somebody's always hot. And that's the thing about sports betting, folks. Like people are like, I don't want to pay for stuff. Listen, you're paying for your time, right? You want Amazon next day delivery. You want Uber. You want all this stuff. Well, time is money, right? That's what we do. We put the work in, but we get hot. We slow down. We get 500. Find out. We got a leaderboard for a reason. Use the leaderboard, folks.
Yeah, the leaderboard keeps it really competitive within you guys too, which is really good. It keeps you guys on point because you're competing against each other, which is fantastic. Another regular of the top of the leaderboards, Tim Earl with Earl Sports Bets. How are you guys doing over at the site?
It was a little bit of a rough weekend with football, but college basketball is what we've been making money like crazy, and it's just been up. It's just been money the entire college basketball season. We've already put up like 600 plays at this moment. We're up 52 units on the year. We're just keep on rolling. And I haven't capped tomorrow's games yet, so I don't know how many. I don't have exactly counting them on my fingers on which games I have for tomorrow. But we'll probably have like however many games, probably like 8-9 games up tomorrow minimum. So we'll keep on rolling them out. I know we had 4 tonight and a little bit of a lower slate. We're 1-1 to start the day, and 2 later games. So.
9 games, you have 4.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then there will be some times where there's like 13 games and we have like 2. So I mean, there's times, but most of them are totals, so those come a little bit easier than sides for us. But it's been a hot season. Been looking to keep on moving to it, and especially getting into conference play soon. And normally that's the tough part of the season, so I'm ready to jump into it.
Lots of good stuff. I know my handicapping book is turning. I call it the book of uselessness. So I just cap games and they just cancel them. That's how this works right here with this book of mine. Yeah. That's why
you book. We have a spreadsheet. We have a spreadsheet that we use up on the computer. Use a book. We use a spreadsheet.
Write it down. Yeah, I have to write it down.
I write some stuff down too, but
I got to make notes.
Hopefully, though, going forward, they switched up the rules. So hopefully, this is going to stop now because they moved the whatever. The sickness protocol. So hopefully they switch them up now for these teams.
Okay.
He used to have it for 2 weeks, and now the CDC says, oh, no, it's a couple days. And the NFL's new rule is that the guy can say he has it, but if he feels better, he doesn't have to get tested. So I feel fine. Blow your nose.
Yeah. I'm glad we're all taking this very seriously. All right.
Of course.
Okay, so let's do some recapping. Remember, if you're looking for me, Allie Burns, I'm at Plus Money Honey on Twitter. Find Sean Higgs at real_Higgs, and also subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's a sister channel of Picks and Parlays, winning free picks. Yep. Tons of free content over there. Tim Earl at Bets Earl or at Earl Sports Bets is where you'll find him, and they have their own YouTube channel, aptly named Earl Sports Bets. So find them and subscribe to theirs as well. Okay, our recap, Thunder at the Suns, 217, and they agree it's going over. Remember, when we have a consensus, when they both agree, those are our money plays on the show. Hornets are at the Pacers, 227.5. Boom, Tim goes over, Higgs goes under. But we agree again, the Heat and the Spurs, 215.5. It's sailing over that total. Jazz at the T-Wolves, 230. It is not going near that one. We're taking it under. All right, everybody. Thank you for playing. It's great to see you guys again. And like I always say, may the best capper win. Good luck.